DJ Durong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas. It's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th Annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweed live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows. Live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
Hey, it's Icarice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Hey, what's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe.
We in the building. Niner fan, I got rid of the cowgirl fans, just like we do them in real life. I'm joking. Suge is on his way. Starting off with some them boys, Malice and Pusha T with Pharrell, not Neptunes. Neptunes broke up, y'all. Everybody break up. Chad and Pharrell beefing, they suing each other. But Pharrell made this beat, and it's hard. Hey, H trumpets.
White glove service with the brick. I am
Yo, I'm in the building as far as I go. As far as I go. Hey, we got playoff talk. We got CC talk. We got Aces starting off 2-2. I'm trying to three-peat with a non-championship in between. Talking of Ant is the man, or is it Shay? Oh, my boy said it is Shay, not Shy. My brother, shout out to you, boy. I know you're watching. Hey, y'all hear this? They coming out with a new album, July 11th.
Simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it would be my nasta. Over half a mil we call for Kasha. Reaching for a Kasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm a hammer. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata. Me casa. Drug killed my team.
Pharrell get with the clips, he go crazy. He been kind of sorry lately. He been sorry with Travis. He ain't good with the new age niggas. You gotta be from the 70s. You gotta be born in the 70s and from the 90s for Pharrell to get with you. Put that bass line in there. Usually his beats were sounding like his clothes. Try.
Check.
Hey, check. What up, boy? What it do? That's
what's up, everybody?
Clips. That's the clips, y'all. They coming back. Pusha T got Malice out the church. Say, come on, man. God wants you over here. Let's go. Ooh, okay.
Oh, he back?
He back.
Oh, okay.
Let me get the low.
He was in church too, like Mason.
He was in church. You know,
he did him too.
Sometimes you got to go to church when you're out there doing a lot. Puff probably go to church next.
Oh, he going to church.
He might become a Muslim. He might be brother love.
He gonna get off and go to church.
Shout out to all the Muslims out there. I'll see y'all. When I see y'all, they'll be like, you brother Issa son. I'm like, yep, it's my pops. Shout out to my pops. Welcome back, boy.
Glad to be back.
I've been holding it down. I've been holding it down, killing this shit. They've been telling me to just do the show by myself. Take the Cowboy fans out the show.
Why you lie? Every time you lie, your penis gets smaller.
Oh, shit.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all?
Look at those in the building.
Thank y'all for being here. Do the intro, nigga.
You are tuned into the Undrafted All-Stars podcast show. I'm your host, I'm Big Shield, a.k.a. Sugar Docious the Great, a.k.a. Tell your friends about me with my bro host.
Q-Mac, 2 Texa, Tragic gonna hold you down. What up?
We in this mud. We about to get into this NBA playoffs. I've been keeping up with it while I was out of town. Halliburton been doing his thing. He didn't do his thing last game though.
Yeah. He looked tired, or either human nature set in. They like, man, we got these dudes. We ain't got to play hard. Or he looked tired. I don't know what it is. But
shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that surprised everybody.
They surprised me. I had to see it.
I had to see it too.
I had to see it. That's all it was. But they out there looking legit, bro. They look like they are the ones.
I don't think nobody gonna mess with them.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think nobody gonna mess with them.
It's like whoever gonna win, bring it.
I think Denver was the only ones that had a chance because of the championship pedigree.
Yeah.
We saw. They took them 7.
And I think that coach been missing.
Oh, that hurt, of course.
Did that?
Yeah, that always hurt.
Yeah.
A coach getting fired 3 games before the playoffs.
Right.
I don't know how they thought that could work. But all right, let's talk. Let's like a couple of things. All right.
So
it's gonna be a new champion. One of these 4. We got Shea, we got Brunson and Halliburton. I think it's gonna be Halliburton personally in the finals. But whoever wins, do you think any of these dudes are superstars? The 4 left, the 3 left. Now it's 3 because gone.
If anybody, probably Shea. MVP.
See, I think that none of them are superstars yet, but I think
superstars.
Yeah, I think
Shea's on his way.
I think they all rising stars, right? I think if Shea wins this championship and MVP, then you could put him in the superstar category.
He'll be up for Supermax too.
Exactly. So I think that it's a new era of superstars coming. Of course, LeBron and Steph and Giannis and Joker are still superstars. Them the only 4 to me.
Them the only superstars to me.
Yeah, them the only 4. All the rest of y'all know. Y'all either rising stars or you old niggas.
Your stars.
Used to be a star, like James Harden and the other boy that played with James Harden.
Your stars.
Yeah. Or falling stars. Some of y'all might be falling stars.
Yeah.
James Harden.
Some of y'all stars and fell off.
Yeah. But it's been I thought it was gonna go 7 rounds. I mean 7 games. Both of these series. This disappointed me. What you think about the series? How they've been mostly lopsided for the most part.
You mean like Oklahoma City?
These last 2, Oklahoma City and the Knicks one. Even though the Knicks just won, but it seemed like the Indiana the better team. They had a 3-1 lead, so to me that's lopsided. What you think?
I think that the Knicks don't have but 2 people that's probably gonna get the points mostly. If one of them don't get points, they're gonna.
Bridges sometimes when
if Brunson doesn't score, they're gonna lose.
True.
If Brunson get Mikal Bridges' number, they lose because he's not gonna get Brunson numbers.
Right.
And Cat will get his. So if Cat doesn't get his, they probably can win. But if Brunson doesn't get his, they're gonna lose. They can win. Indiana can win without Halliburton scoring a lot of points.
Yeah.
Because they go 11, 12 deep.
Yeah.
And all them guys got to do, all them get 10, 11, 12.
Exactly.
They can win the game.
Yeah, he facilitate well.
Yeah.
If he ain't scoring, that last game he didn't do neither really good. But I think that's gonna be I think that was aberration. I think they're gonna come out and win this game. You think Knicks gonna win this? Who do you think gonna win this?
I think it's today, right?
Today.
I think Indiana gonna end it in Indiana.
I think so. I think that's what's basically they plan. But I think that how many games, if you think Indiana, how many games against OKC? I'm gonna say 6.
I'm gonna say 6, but it might be 5.
It better not be 5. Hey, I want it to be 7.
If they play Indiana, they probably can go 7. If they play their basketball.
I agree. I think Indiana could take them, but I don't know.
I think that they're going to go half court, and they mismatches are different. Because if they go half court, Oklahoma City against the Pacers, who's going to stop Shea?
Well, nobody's going to stop Shea.
Well, who's going to slow Shea down?
Nobody.
Exactly. And who, you know.
I mean, they're going to put old boy on him. They're going to put, what's his name?
Nembhard?
Who they putting on Jalen? Yeah. They're going to put that dude on. Naismith, yeah.
But, no, but you get the pick.
Yeah.
So that's Oklahoma City take advantage of the mismatches.
Yeah, they exactly. So
and that's what Williams and Shea has been doing.
Yeah.
And on the other side of that, Dort, I can't stand him, but he does his thing.
He do what he's there for.
He's gonna be up in Halliburton's Griola.
Yeah, that's who you put on Halliburton.
You know what I'm saying? Like he don't have to score to be productive.
Yeah, full court pressure on him. Get him. It's gonna be an interesting chess match because I think they both go deep, right? They both got deep benches, so they ain't gonna tire out. But if they, because you know they like to run Indiana, so if they pressure Halliburton from the jump, that might tire them out. We gonna see how it's gonna work. It's gonna be it should be a good series. I said that about these last two, and then
the B is gonna be the difference because Chet and
Turner.
Well, no, Turner.
Oh, you talking about Hartenstein?
And Chet. Mismatch to Turner and Obi Toppin.
I think that's going to decide the game. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
The bigs, who plays better?
Yeah. Because Miles can play. Yeah. But he going to have a hard time guarding both of those dudes.
Right. And
especially Chet.
And when you got to play defense, his offense suffers. So if this is my hot take, even though it ain't that hot. If Chet this is his third year and he was hurt the first one, right? So if he get aggressive and come into his own and they keep Shea there, they might be a problem for years to come. Chet is to me, he's the key to if we gonna be a dynasty. Like if Chet get aggressive and become like Kevin Durant or Wemby or whoever he like, because he's 7'1" and he can shoot, he can dribble, do all that. If he get aggressive, people in trouble. People gonna be in trouble, bro.
If he can play like Karl Anthony Towns on a good day,
I agree.
They can go back to back.
Maybe 3.
Maybe they could be a dynasty.
Young, bro. Yeah, they
could be a dynasty.
Yeah, but we got to see it. The only thing, because I watch him, and when he aggressive, he be balling, and then sometimes he don't be. He own it off. He ain't got the understanding yet of, this is the playoffs. So Shea gonna get his. I got to get mine, regardless. I can't get 20 to this day and then 8 the next day. That's the only problem.
Because Denver was a mismatch for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of Joker,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, their core with Gordon and all of them, their big three and their three didn't match up.
Yeah, exactly.
But their others, it wasn't one in the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is what happens in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like in the playoffs, your others got to show up. And most of the time, they don't show up away. They show up at home.
They show up at home. Yeah. They didn't show up in New York.
Exactly.
Nobody showed up in New York.
Nobody. Nobody playing. But I think they're going to show up this game. I've been watching every game, right?
I think they'll win tonight.
I think so, too.
You don't want to go back to New York.
Hell no.
You don't want to go back to New York.
Even though they won 2 in a row in New York, you don't want to go back to New York.
You don't want to go 7 games.
Yeah, you don't want to go 7.
And Oklahoma City waiting on you.
And the way you run, the way they run the ball, you're going to be tired. You're going to have to play on a day after you just got finished your game 7. So I think OKC going to do it. Them boys be out there playing. Molly, we bet that $100. I want it in quarters, my guy. Penny rolls like me and my sister.
The old school quarters.
In 87 before he was born. I told you. Hey, Ant is good. What you think about what Ant said at the end of the game? He said that he's not hurt by losing. He's more hurt for Mike Conley than he is for himself because he's going to be here a lot.
I like that, but it's hard to get back, bro.
It ain't guaranteed at all.
No, it's not. It's hard.
He's saying it because he's been the last 2 years, but it ain't guaranteed at all.
First off, it's hard to win a championship.
And you in the West.
Overall, it's hard to win a championship. You might be one of the good, one of the better teams in the West that you're going to get back to the playoffs. It's hard to get
through 4 rounds.
That's a you speaking.
It's 4 rounds.
That's you speaking right there.
It's definitely you. And like I've been here 2 times and I'm only 23.
Yeah,
that's that talking. But so and you might not get back there. Dan Marino went to the Super Bowl once, and then it was like he's great. He's gonna be back. Never been back.
Right.
So And you in the West, bro. Houston coming, everybody gonna retool.
Yeah.
Denver still there. Like it ain't
OKC still gonna be there.
Exactly. And OKC still gonna be there.
And they made you look miniature.
They made you look like you was too young and unexperienced to win, which is okay because everybody. It's only 3 exceptions: Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, and Tim Duncan. The only 3 players that won in their first year or 2 to win a championship. Yeah. Everybody else had to go through the bumping up and down.
Jordan, Kobe, all the other greats.
LeBron, Steph, everybody you can name that got multiple championships, with the exception of them 3, had to learn it. So you're gonna learn, but I think they need a point guard. Mike Conley old. They need a young somebody who could get the ball in
They need a scoring point guard.
You think so?
I think so.
So you saying somebody like
can still dish the ball, but can score.
Somebody like who?
I mean, they not getting Halliburton, but somebody.
Somebody like Halliburton.
That can do both.
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I think they
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah,
he ain't doing nothing over there in Charlotte.
That's true. I think Ant having to be the ball handler and get the D on him
and the scorer and guard the best player.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. They need another scorer. They need another ball handler that could get the people in their sets,
absolutely,
get the offense going and distribute. And then they also say Ant need to work on his mid-range. Him and Kobe and Mike.
They don't have any. I mean, Julius Randle, he can do this, he can do that.
Yeah,
right. But they set their defense on getting the ball out of Ant's hand. Exactly. We gonna let Julius Randle beat us. Okay, you had one good game, bet.
Yeah.
Can you give a 7?
And what's the name did too? McDaniels. All of them had that good game.
Can you give a 7?
Yeah.
Nah. Shea. They call him the free throw merchant, right? Foul merchant, or whatever it is.
Right.
The boy know how to get to the line.
Yes, he do.
That is the art. I was upset about it at first. Not really upset about it. It was like,
you don't like the way it's fuck up the floor of the game.
How can you stop it?
You can't.
You got to find a way to stop it.
You got to. To me, you can't really stop. You
got to get the ball out of his hand.
Do what they did, blitz him. So
get the ball out of his hand, just like Denver did.
At the top. Yeah, that's all you got to do. But the thing is, Jalen Williams can handle that thing too, and Chet can handle that thing. That's the thing. When you got people who can handle the ball, that's why Boston was so good last year. Everybody can handle the ball and make the right decision and make the shot. When you got more ball handlers, it helps your team. That's why
them threes weren't falling this year.
And because sometimes they played it differently. They was like, listen, we gonna put it on the onus onto your role players who ain't used to being in a starring role. They used to being in a role, like supporting cast. So they got to get better, and I think Ant got to understand. I think he's gonna learn. But they got to get a point guard in there that could handle the ball, take some pressure off, and get him the ball in the post. Let him work on his post game so it ain't so easy to double team. And if you double team out the post, you can find the pass. You can see the pass clear. So it's a lot of things that Ant got to work on. He gonna be all right though. He a baller, but he gonna be all right. I like the way I wasn't mad at what he said because I'm like y'all want players to be devastated after they lose a game. His mom and grandma passed in like 6 months.
I ain't saying be mad or devastated like that.
You should just be. I think you should be motivated. I think it should just be motivation. Or inspiration.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna come back better.
Have a chip on your shoulder.
But I think he got that attitude. So I wasn't mad at the way I think he did that last year. He came back better. Now you're gonna learn and come back better and understand game more.
And man, you need a post game, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get a post game. Go watch Kobe and Michael Jordan and it's harder to guard you when you get in your position in the post 15 feet.
When you can't get to the goal, you need to post up.
And then you can get the mid range on 15 footer.
The free throw line. You gotta learn how to do that.
Yeah, some things you got to learn, but hopefully you go watch them because they Suge is telling you the truth. You get a post game now. You 3-level scorer.
Hey man, leave them chicks alone, bro.
And stop coming inside girls. I know it's natural. I know it's natural, but don't do it, man. You got
we know they underhand pitching it. They underhand pitching it. T-ball.
We know they pitching it to you, but you got to be strong.
Come on, bro.
That's why niggas be needing wives or girlfriends because it keep you out the trouble. Sometimes some of y'all be like, I'll have a baby on my wife.
Yeah, going back to Indiana, Daddy Halliburton back in the building.
Hey, I liked it. I liked that they let him back. They didn't let him on the floor, but they let him back. Yeah. Then you see how they had this shit taped off at the end of the game. They had the whole court taped off. They was like, oh, we ain't doing this.
Like you can't get in the club.
Shout out to him for coming back. I think he should have came back.
I don't like it, but it's fine.
I know you one of them harsh.
Cause it's like this. What if he got swept by Cleveland?
Who? The Pacers?
Yeah. There's only been 2 games he missed.
Yeah. But then his team would have been out, so he'd been sad.
So he didn't learn nothing.
Oh, you don't think he learned? I think he never do it again.
I don't think he never do it again now because he kept winning. Now you got to watch your son make history on TV.
I see what you're saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. But
I see.
If those 2 games, that got swept within 2 games he missed. That's it.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
So what I'm saying, it's cool that he's back. That's fine, and put him where he at. Don't put him on the court.
Right.
This should be a lesson to future parents, fans, to not do that. Yeah. You already had the Malice in the Palace. You don't do that again.
Right. And what if Giannis would have demolished you?
And you lucky it was Giannis.
Right. If it would have been somebody else who's less
what's your boy
disciplined.
Isaiah Stewart for Detroit.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd beat up everybody.
Your mama and your daddy and your son. That's crazy you get beat up. It's crazy your daddy get beat up, then your mama, and then you.
You can't beat him up.
You be like you
can run up on him. You beat up my dad.
You be like Kevin Hart. I don't know why you come around messing with these good folks.
Why you messing with everybody?
But yeah, he's back. I'm glad he's back. I like it. I like him rooting for his son.
No, I ain't mad that he does what he does.
I ain't mad at that either.
Hey, go hard for your kids, bro.
You're supposed to.
I get it. Just don't get in superstar
Don't get beat
face.
up for him. Girl, don't get in superstar face after they done lost. He was cool. He was much
you lucky with Giannis. You lucky Thanasis went there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who the one got out
was like, I could have beat him up. I ain't the star.
He would have ran over there and probably pushed him down if he was still there. That's who the hothead is.
Right, exactly. That's exactly who the hothead is. I guess with so I'm picking the Thunder in 6.
Thunder in 6.
Hopefully it's 7 because
it might be
5.
I
like good games. I don't got no dog in this fight.
They might win one in Indiana.
Fans on other teams. If they win one in OKC, it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a series. But we gotta show me. OKC out there looking good. They looking like ain't nobody beating us. We've been together. They're only 26 too. They average age 26.
They got a good coach.
So they
got a good system. They got hella first round picks.
It might be a problem for a long time to come. What you think about the debate? Is Tyrese Halliburton a superstar? We already went over that. No, he's a star.
He's a star.
He's a
he got superstar moments. I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah, that's how you know he's a rising one. And all of them in here. All of them. Branson. Is Jalen Brunson star?
Superstar moments.
I agree. You got to show me longer, do it for longer, and more playoff series down the road to get the notch.
For a short dude, I think because he's short, people want to give him a superstar.
That's true. That's a good point. Being in Indiana makes nobody be caring about what you're doing or where you're doing.
Okay, you in Indiana, we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
Even if y'all win, all right.
We didn't care.
Let's go back to when Giannis won. Hey, I'm glad you won.
Nobody cared. You in
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
The Bucks, bro.
You in Milwaukee, bro.
Nobody cares.
We don't care about Milwaukee or Indiana or Cleveland. None of them places. That's messed up.
I'm just saying.
No, that's what Charles Barkley was talking about.
Even when Denver won. Joker won. Hey.
Yeah, it was like,
I think this is about to be 2 small markets.
It's just about.
Well, we're saying Indiana gonna win. We're just saying that.
Okay, see.
Because what if the Knicks do come back and win? But
the Knicks
I'm saying Indiana.
Oh,
that's 2 small markets.
Yeah,
somebody gonna win a championship.
The NBA want the Knicks to win. They might cheat for them in Indiana. Hey, don't call no fouls on.
Hey,
no Knicks.
If they go 7 games, I don't think they're gonna let the Knicks do it. But
I agree with that. If they could get it to
you
7,
better win tonight.
Yeah. If they can get to 7, it's gonna be the Knicks. They gonna want to see the Knicks. They want the Lakers.
Because if y'all go to New York and let Indiana win, they're gonna burn it down. They're gonna burn it down if they win.
Oh yeah, y'all. Yeah, my boys say the New York fans is the most violent.
Bro, they worse than Cowboy man.
Violent fans. He's like Cowboy fans is delusional, but New York fans is violent.
Cowboy fans delusional. Raiders and San Francisco 49ers fans they fight.
Well, he said California and New York.
California and New York fans are fighters, bro.
They're violent. They want to beat people up.
Did you see the clip where they hit the boy?
Yeah, I seen that.
With his stuff?
Yeah, that's true though.
Like, why you down there first off? I get it.
No.
You enjoying New York.
Don't do it. Don't wear opposing jerseys to. Like Suge just said, Suge, right? New York teams don't wear opposing jerseys. Just wear some jabot. We from the 90s. Wear some jabot. wear what's that? Avery jacket or something. If you wear Avery jacket and some Timbs, they might think you a New York fan. But if you wear the opposing jersey, you might get picked on. They picked on Wendy. They was throwing pizzas at him.
And Wemby.
They was wilding, bro.
And he ain't even from America.
But yeah, don't be them fans are violent. I don't know. It's because y'all got the water on the coast too. Y'all on the coast. Y'all
Man, I wish I had that clip,
bro.
boy. They act the fool. I said you said you ain't got X though. Man, they acting the fool.
I seen it on different Instagram.
Bruh.
They was acting the fool.
For beating the Celtics.
All the New York fans I know don't act like that, but maybe I ain't seen them in a position to win in a long time. It's been 25
I was about to say
years,
that. They haven't been that close.
Yeah. But yeah, they was wilding. And he right. I done seen 49er fans beat up 49er fans.
They fight
in
each other.
Candlestick Park. I was like, what's going on? Y'all wilding. So yeah, they violent. Y'all stop being violent out there. It's just a game.
Stop being fan dumb.
Exactly.
It's cool to be a fan.
It's good to be a fan. Don't be dumb.
You can debate. Don't argue.
Y'all could even talk shit. Just make it. I don't know why. See, that's how fair is. They lose. They don't want you to talk shit. They want you to be quiet. That's some bullies. They be bullies. Stop being bullies, New York and California fans. If your team lose, you got to get talked to like your team lost. Don't try to put hands on
you
people.
know, they probably was set to win, but because of what they did, the script probably changed.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, y'all? What's up, ladies?
How y'all doing?
Delayed.
How y'all doing? Oh, what else we got? Oh, we got a little bit of the WNBA. CC, Caitlin Clark. They said the tickets went down once she got hurt for all the games, the Sky games, her and Angel Reese rivalry supposedly, and $86 to $25.
A ticket?
The ticket, yeah. It went from $86 for ticket to $25.
So Indiana fans not going to Chicago, huh?
Indiana fans ain't really Indiana fans. That's what it's saying.
Oh, they not.
They like Caitlin Clark fans.
Right. If she ain't going, we ain't going.
Yeah. So it's crazy, but y'all stop making it about race and make it about the game. Go watch the game, y'all.
This is a bigger upper hand that WNBA ever had, and y'all want to act like this.
Exactly. And Indiana, you've been losing since Caitlin been gone, just to let y'all know.
Yeah?
They lost to the Connecticut. Oh, Connecticut was 0-6. They lost to them. They was getting blew out, too. They came back, but then they lost.
So they 1-6.
Who? Yeah, they 1-6 now.
Son.
Yep, Connecticut 1-6 now. And the Fever are 3-4, 4-3, something like that.
Yeah.
But
she's she a real good player.
Yeah, she's
impactful. Very impactful for sure. They don't lost all these games in a row.
She's impactful because she helped them get. Aaliyah Boston was balling and Mitchell when she was there because she getting a lot of assists. She getting them in their spots.
Aaliyah Boston was balling before she got there, and they still was trash.
Yeah, exactly. They still got the number one pick.
Right.
Yeah. So exactly.
And she was the number one pick.
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's why I was trying to tell y'all about Kyrie. Kyrie was only good because LeBron was there. When LeBron wasn't there, Kyrie got 3 lottery picks. He was a lottery pick, and then he got 3 more.
And he was the rookie of the year.
Exactly. So,
but Cleveland was still trash.
But that's my point. Certain players have impact. Some players are good with the impactful players, and some players are just unimpactful.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because it's a team thing.
Don't think nobody trash because Kyrie still ball.
Kyrie's still a baller.
He didn't have any help.
He just not LeBron level baller.
He didn't have any help.
Which is who is it's a few people. Magic Johnson, Shaq, Kobe. It's a few people.
Nobody in the NBA right now outside of him.
Exactly.
Kawhi when he's healthy.
And he's never healthy, so we need to stop saying that.
When he's healthy.
He ain't been healthy since 2019. Well, that's the last time he won something.
Yep.
And that was a gift because Durant was hurt. But yeah, she's impactful. And stop making it about all that other shit because it's whack. The talk of the town is they saying that the biggest free agency lookout for now is where Giannis is going to go. It's a few teams, but a lot of teams don't got. I don't think what Milwaukee wants to give him up, which is going to be a lot. If Mikal Bridges got 5 picks, first round picks or 5 picks, then Giannis, then Milwaukee probably going to want at least 3 and 2 players or 3 players, something crazy. And it ain't that many teams that really can pay that. Spurs could do it. If I'm the Spurs, I would do everything to get him. Except I'm not giving up. I wouldn't give up, of course, Wemby. Would you give up De'Aaron Fox? Nope. But you might have to, though. And then they rookie dude.
Why not?
They rookie dude. Yeah, you might have to give up De'Aaron Fox.
No, you keep Castle.
And give up De'Aaron Fox.
and give up Fox. Give up. They got the
picks.
second. They got the second pick this year. Give them that
pick, yeah.
and give them the one next year too, and the year after that. Who cares?
I
and
agree
whoever
with that.
have your pick, whoever you want on the bench.
Exactly, I agree with that.
After that, give me Giannis.
And then you're gonna get some role players around him. Wemby, Giannis, and Castle. Psst, y'all got action in the West.
There's a bunch of fourth-year, fifth-year players on somebody's bench that'll ball.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. Somebody said he wanted the Lakers or
who?
Giannis wanted to go to the Lakers. I didn't believe it. If the Lakers get Giannis,
you own it. They can't.
Because they ain't got nobody, right? They ain't got
They don't got no money. They ain't got no capital
or no
money.
picks.
LeBron just opted in. That's the money right there.
He opted in. I thought he was gonna opt out.
No, he opted in.
Oh,
that's
and then
the money
they gotta pay.
right there.
And they gotta pay. What's the name? It's when his contract's up.
Luka.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go. But the Lakers been known to do some things to make you like, yo, we got how they get Giannis and Luka 2 years in a row.
What, trade LeBron?
They might have to.
He got a no trade clause. Oh, when he opted in, he get to keep it.
Oh, well, that's messed up. And
unless they restructure the contract, but who want a 40-year-old LeBron?
Exactly. I wouldn't want LeBron.
And if he ain't trying to win, I mean, he'll try to win over there in L.A.
Right. But not in Milwaukee.
You send him to Milwaukee, he ain't trying to hear that shit.
He ain't even gonna go.
First off, I ain't going.
Like, y'all think I'm going? Y'all got me all.
I don't even want to go to the road games. Somebody play there.
Giannis the only one who want to stay. Giannis want to stay, but nobody's coming there. Giannis. This is the thing about middle western teams. Nobody wants to go there. No one to go to Cleveland, Indiana, or Milwaukee.
Small markets, bro.
Chicago can't even get nobody. And they a bigger market.
Yeah.
It's just the weather trash. They weird in Indiana. I know the Indiana dude, people weird. They like Freddie Gibbs.
I don't know, man. Indiana's got a lit, bro.
I'm talking about, all right, Indiana's my favorite, but all the rest of that shit around. Gary, Des Moines, all that shit. Waterloo. Shout out to my homeboys in Waterloo.
Gary think it's Compton. You not Compton, bro.
Right. And if you was Compton, you be like the Middle West Compton. So you got like
you the good side of Compton. Stop it. I mean, y'all cool, man. Chill out, bro.
I ain't gonna diss y'all, but y'all gotta realize y'all in the Middle West. We gonna call it the Middle West. Not even the Midwest, the Middle West. No one wants to go there. And that's why Giannis, no one's gonna come there. Dame didn't want to come there.
He won and he still ain't satisfied. That should tell you a lot. Giannis.
Milwaukee should be satisfied with, okay, you brought us a championship. You want to leave? We gonna send you wherever you want to go.
Congratulations, go somewhere.
But he ain't gonna be satisfied because he wants to be considered with the greats. You can't have one championship. There's no one championship people. Who's the one championship people that's considered with all-time top 10? One championship people who got one ring.
Jerry West.
He the only one. And
I don't think he in the 10 no more.
And he getting lower and lower. Right. He getting lower and lower.
He the logo.
Yeah, exactly. So that's just how it is, man. So I feel Giannis, but ain't nobody coming to Milwaukee, bro. You could beg and complain. They like, we trying to get people who want.
It's gonna take a package to get him out of there, though.
Facts.
But San Antonio Phoenix ain't got nothing.
Nope.
They don't even got no first round picks.
They ain't got nothing. They team trash for the next 5 years, 6 years.
I thought somebody said Dallas. They actually got some.
But then is it going? I think what they got to give up for him is going to make the team not valuable enough, viable enough to win. Yeah, exactly. So then I don't think it's worth it if it's that. To me, if I'm Giannis, no, I don't want to go to a team where I'm do the same shit I'm doing here.
San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio sounds like the only one. Maybe Houston if they got some. Detroit, I don't know.
I think Houston got some.
If I was him, I'd stay in the East. It's easier route. But if I'm gonna go to the West, San Antonio would be the idea. You, Wemby, and Castle, and then whoever y'all got around, get around that.
Yeah,
I think that's the ideal place to go. Other than that,
Chris Paul probably stayed in.
Chris Paul is done anyway. It don't even matter.
He's retiring.
He need to. Shout out to Chris Paul.
Shout out to Chris Paul. He had a good career. He didn't win, but people always say you got to win, but you ain't win. But
it's a couple exceptions to that rule. Dan Marino is one of those exceptions to me.
He's one of those dudes that,
and Chris Paul is too.
Class
in basketball.
He played the game the right way,
and he impacted everywhere he went.
Oh yeah,
until he got super old. Even old.
Gilgeous-Alexander is Chris Paul's protege.
Right. And remember, a lot of people diss Chris Paul, but I was like, yo, Chris Paul had David West and Tyson Chandler in where was he at? New Orleans.
Yeah.
They wasn't winning with that against Kobe and them.
And he had James Harden in Houston.
And then he had and then because everybody's like, oh, what about the Clippers? He made them dudes better than they were.
The farthest they ever
Both
been.
of them. And I'm talking about them two dudes though. Blake Griffin and
DeAndre Jordan.
You wasn't beating the San Antonio Spurs with them three, or the Lakers, or the Golden State, or nobody with that. With them two dudes and JJ Redick.
No.
You wasn't gonna do it.
No.
So he took teams first. He could take them. They hated on him when he was supposed to go to the Lakers. That was key thing in his career. They hated on him.
That should tell you a lot.
Because they would have won. Him and Kobe would have won. I think.
That should tell you a lot.
Him and Kobe would have won. I think he's still mad about that. He probably mad at the NBA about that. Like y'all blocked the trade. Y'all block it.
David Stern.
We didn't want
no super teams.
But then don't that go against the thought of they want big market teams? And because why wouldn't he let Chris Paul go to LA to the big market with Kobe and get some winning going on?
You know, it had to be other owners complaining.
It
bro.
had to be some hating. That's
and
hating.
I'm gonna say, you know who? Danny Ainge
and that Cleveland, all the Middle West teams.
Danny Ainge,
the Cleveland owner. I forgot his name right now. Milwaukee, all of them. They're like, hell no, that's not fair. You gonna? He should have. David Stern should have been like, you know what? Y'all move y'all teams to a bigger market. It's like, we can't. All the big markets took up. They all
this is the thing about the Hornets, right?
Right.
In New Orleans.
Yes.
At that time, that was the NBA's team. The NBA
owned it because they
owned that team. They created that team themselves. That's why David Stern could stop that.
Yeah.
Because it was like, if we can poach him from there, we can poach anybody from there, and we gonna get Chris Paul go.
Yeah,
and I get that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And it made sense.
It's like the NBA, you set that up
exactly
for him to go over there, and that's why he stopped it.
Yeah, exactly. That's facts, and it made sense because the owners was gonna be like, what?
Oh, that what you doing?
That's
you just want LA to win?
Yeah. They already think LA get all the big free agents. All of them go there.
They do.
The Michael Jordan only one who didn't. And,
I mean, he didn't have to.
Right. But he would have. He asked for a trade. Y'all don't be forgetting Michael Jordan asked for a trade. They just got some players in there.
Everybody go there. Karl Malone them went there.
Yeah, they had all of them.
Gary went there.
LeBron.
Rajon Rondo went there.
Wilt.
Right.
Kareem.
Right. Everybody over
Luka, LeBron, Anthony Davis.
Everybody didn't even get drafted by them cats.
Look, the Lakers is like, man, we don't even got to do much. Y'all just want to come to LA.
You want to win or not?
Right. You come here, it's a guarantee. Everybody who wins. Everybody who came here won. Everybody except Karl Malone.
And Kobe. He got drafted by Charlotte.
Yeah, it's true.
And
Kobe went there. That's right. They was like,
draft their trade.
They like, send him over.
Right. Everybody they got.
We ain't trying to. Shaq, yeah, exactly. All they big stars. Worthy, they drafted.
They drafted Worthy and Magic.
And who else?
All them cats then, yeah. But they got Kareem from there, out of Milwaukee. Because he was ready to go.
Yeah, he won. It was like, see, that's how you know Milwaukee trash. Even back then, he won.
He won.
It was like,
and was the MVP.
I'm out. It's trash over here.
And they're like, you ain't going to build around me? I don't want to play no more.
They like, well, we got Oscar. He's like, he getting old. And what are we doing here? That was probably when Milwaukee had like some trailers. They had a couple trailers, some woods. That was like the 60s.
Well, y'all in the high school stadium then.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to LA. LA, I'm going to go do some meditation and some karate, be in some movies. Everybody go to LA for other opportunities. They don't even be basketball related. It just be adjacent.
Yeah, he got him when he got out there.
But he won.
Everybody.
Every single person.
Shaq.
Kobe.
LeBron.
AD. He was in there looking cute in street clothes.
He had the best.
I don't even got to play. I'm just in LA.
Best braids ever.
Best braids. Well, how your braids so nice? You got them done and you ain't played that
This on the sideline, he wear his chain. What else we got, bro?
What else on the docket? We got this Puff. Puff was doing some wild stuff.
We really gonna talk about Diddy?
We don't gotta talk bad about him. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I got something to say about him. I just listened to. He had a new artist. She signed to his record label called Love Records. That's new Puff. She said she signed in 2022. Her name is Jazzy. She is dope. a dope singer. She wrote a lot of things. She wrote Mary J. Blige's last album, Good Morning Beautiful or Gorgeous. She said that she gave some humanization to Puff because they've been painting him as a monster. I don't think people are monsters. I think people are complex. We could be both. So you the hero in somebody's story and you the villain in the same person, somebody else's story. We all that. She said, hey, that Puff that they're painting on that they're painting, I don't know that Puff. She's like, the Puff I know, I came to his label when he was in a good space in life. It was nothing but love there. She's like, he loved me so much. And then when all this hit, I called him. I said, I'm coming over. She's like, when I got there, he looked at me like, you leaving me, Jazzy? She was like, Puff, let me put it to you like this. If I done something that was immoral, that was messing up your business, you would say, Jazzy, I love you, but you bad for business. He looked at her. She's like, he looked at me in the eyes and said, you right. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to release you. She said, then we watched the movie and 8. So she said that she has a different experience with Puff. He wasn't on that same thing that he was on that he was on years ago. And she's like, but I had to leave because it's bad for business.
Right. And
she said he's a different person. So that's what she said. She was dope. Her interview was dope. She genuine. She check her out. JOZZY. She's dope. And that's all I got to say about that Puff stuff. All the rest of that stuff is crazy. But it was a lot of years ago.
I think I ain't gonna take from him what he did or whatever, but I think people are cutting his head off.
You think they?
I think what they're doing right now, they're making him become a monster.
Oh yeah, they're framing
look at a monster. I ain't saying he should get punished for what he did, but a lot of that stuff, a lot of people chose to stay there. All these cats that came, before this, all the people telling them stories, you were still there. How you know all these stories?
Yeah.
Because your bust ass was still there.
I agree. And you was there because it was a benefit.
All right.
Just like the R. Kelly
everybody
people.
else was.
Just like the R. Kelly people that were told on him. His brother,
the system,
wife.
I'm saying the system, the music industry is taking all these people down. That was on top at one point.
Do you think,
is it a thing?
Do you think? I think Puff pissed the wrong people off.
He did. He thought he was bigger than the people that were feeding him. We gonna show you that you're not.
I think,
but he got backdoor evidence though.
Right.
And this is where they trying to, at least in my opinion,
they trying to friend. I feel you. I just think the music industry. I think
now what he did, he need to answer for that.
For sure, because he was wilding. He was wilding.
Well, they were wilding with him.
They was wilding. They was on drugs. They was doing a lot. Like this is the thing about this. I was watching the old documentary. Them our OGs legends. They was wilding too.
They was what?
Teddy Pendergrass. He was doing
the drugs. Was right there.
Aretha Franklin story crazy.
Her story.
I'm like, yo.
Her story crazy.
I'm like, yo. We be thinking that they only wilding now. They been wilding in these industries, y'all. It ain't just Puff. Puff didn't start this.
We just had the internet now.
We just got the internet and so much information that back then they wouldn't tell you what Teddy Pendergrass was wilding. Al Green should have killed Teddy Pendergrass. What he was doing the craziest stuff.
Bruh.
So I say that to say that, listen, like I said, we all can be a villain to somebody in somebody's story, and we all can be a hero. We got to understand that we're still all human beings. It's low vibrate. Sometimes we at our worst. We low vibrating, and then sometimes we high vibrating. Just have that understanding and grace with yourself and with each other because we need more love because it's crazy out here.
He's on trial for other charges that they're in court right now for nothing for. Everything they're talking about right now ain't got nothing to do with the charges.
Yeah, the same thing they did to Tupac.
That's what I'm saying.
They do that to all of them.
So now they're trying to paint a monster.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
He was a monster.
He should get punished for what he's done. Let's get to the charges.
Maybe they waiting to surprise.
They trying to paint a monster first.
So you saying they trying to get the perspective
the
on him so that
public
you can say he's guilty already
against him.
Yeah. That's what they do. That's lawyer games. They frame you.
Same thing with R. Kelly. Them chicks wanting to be there. They will get saved and go back over there.
And their parents, the chicks that was underage, their parents wanted them to send them over there, knowing what we know about
Puff, and people don't get this. He gonna plead guilty to a lesser charge. And he gonna walk.
Yeah, or he might get some community service and a fine.
A lesser charge, he gonna walk. Well, he might not walk. He might crawl.
But is he gonna come back? Is he gonna be able to bounce back and be the Puff that we know?
I don't think he's gonna be back in music. No, I don't think he'll be back in music.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard for him.
I think they're gonna put him in his corner.
He got
Don't come out that room.
He got enough money to go away. If I was him, I'd go away south of France.
He probably will.
Saint-Tropez, hey, and chill for the rest of the time.
Those people know who he is too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're not bringing anything over here, don't come over here.
Oh, but
that's how it is over there now.
Hey, he making. I just read the article. He making money renting out his jet. He like he made millions since he's been
in jail.
Yeah, millions. I can't remember how many, but they was like, yeah, he's renting. I say so. It's just easier for the people that got money to get money. That's how they
gonna tell us what they want us to hear, y'all. We don't know. We wasn't there.
And like Tupac said, they made this. They did the same thing. He said that the prosecutor's talking about thugs and gangster rap, and I'm on trial for raping a woman. They ain't even bringing up the rape because I didn't rape her. They just telling him he's a thug and he's a monster so that the jury could say he's guilty no matter, even we don't got no evidence that he raped somebody. And Tupac didn't rape nobody, y'all.
Mike Tyson didn't either.
So for y'all, be careful. You got to be more disciplined with who you spend your time with, who you put your penis in.
Record all your sessions, bro.
Record and sign up.
50 Cent ain't been in trouble because you do that.
Oh, he's smart.
Record all your sessions, even conversations. You see what happened with Shannon Sharp?
And be disciplined. Stop having sex with all these women. They ain't all for you.
Bruh.
There's a lot. You look like a target to them.
It's just pussy, bro. I'm just going to keep it 100. It's just pussy.
I
know people get mad at that, but hey.
And you need more dick discipline, man.
You do.
That'd be the problem. I was just sleeping anybody and everybody. You ain't gonna do that.
Puss.
That go for all you. That go for Anthony Edwards. That go for all you young millionaires. Because
Anthony Edwards, you better get in the gym,
bro. But listen, when you young, bro. Remember when we was in our 20s, 19 early.
Wow, then.
Imagine if we had millions though in our at 22.
Wow,
$20 million a year.
A couple thousand.
So I give the young men grace, but y'all got to look at the previous people before you, what happened to them, and get more discipline. And that's easy to say because I'm telling you from a middle-aged perspective.
Right.
But y'all see what's happening. You're going to pay the price. You're going to pay the price then. And I think y'all shouldn't want to just pay the price. Y'all make yourselves targets. Oh, he asleep with me and then with no condom and he don't barely know me. Oh, that's a target. I can have a baby and get paid. That's what they saying.
Condoms make me break out.
What?
Condoms make me break out. Well, I guess we ain't doing nothing, shorty.
Or the other option that God gave you is put it in her mouth. She can't get pregnant. Ta-da. That's real talk from a real person.
Is it cool I record this?
Record it.
Is it cool if I record this?
Just record it. She ain't gonna know. If she doing a good job, record her.
No, I need that consent.
Look,
I need that consent.
You've been. They tried to get you before, huh? Somebody tried to get me too.
I need that consent, bro.
I said, what the hell?
Not no. It's cool.
Hey, listen.
Yes,
men and women.
Consent.
Women and men. We got to do better. This shit is crazy out here.
Men do better. They're gonna force the women to do better.
I agree. Men do better. Because if you allow it, she gonna do it.
My bad.
Silly asses.
Like I always said, man, keep it standard. We love y'all, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Who all over there? What's up, ladies?
What up, ladies? What up?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ladies, I'm back.
He back. Y'all thought I really got rid of him like the 49ers did the Cowboys. They like roaches. We can't never get rid of them.
They like, I'm glad I'm back. You Mecca can't do it.
They was like, you Mecca and C4. Last time C4 was loquacious on the mic. I said, shut up, Cowboys fan. Put on some
time check.
We got 2 minutes. So what these last 2 minutes, what we gonna talk about?
I went to the Aces game last night.
Did they win?
They won.
Good, because they was losing.
They blew them out.
Kelsey Plum, Kelsey and De'Erica, both of them over there, huh?
Yeah.
De'Erica and Kelsey Plum, two of our people. And we won. Asia balled out. Asia's the best in the league.
Kelsey thought she'd be back with the Aces. You don't get them calls no more, baby.
Yeah.
I think she got that reality check.
And you over there, where's she at, in L.A., right?
Yeah.
Hey, the best is, we need to talk about Asia Wilson more. Then we talk about Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese. Angel. What
35 points last night.
She a baller. She the best in the league. She been the best for what? 3-4 years.
3-4 years. I think they robbed her for MVP, but they gave it to Stewie. No hate.
Right.
Just a little bit.
But when you win MVPs too much, that's what they do. That's why I knew Joker wasn't going to get it.
Like Lamar Jackson.
Exactly. So, shout out to the Aces. We hope y'all do good. Raiders, y'all should win. Y'all better win 7 games.
Aces in 5.
Aces in 5.
Aces in 5.
No, Aces got a long haul ahead of them. New York good.
I think they'll be all right. Shout out to the Aces, though.
Shout out to the Aces.
We're going to be in the building. We're going to support y'all like we always do.
And shout out to UNLV. Shout out to all the Las Vegas teams.
Shout out UNLV women.
Women, men.
They won the championship, right?
Yep.
They won the division, all of that. The girls.
Shout out to the women. The women
softball team.
Women are doing their thing. Men, y'all got to do better. Quit being acting like women. And then everything will be good. Now we finna be out of here. Now let me put this music on.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Undrafted All-Stars Sports Show. I'm your host, Sound Big Sugar, a.k.a. Sugar Doses the Great, a.k.a. be tell your friends about me with my bro host.
Q Mecca, 2 texts up. You know, tragic, hold you down. Only thing we need more of is more love. Don't come in this bitch with a white dove. Make it black, and this is not a cat. In fact, I rap like my daddy in 87.
You never saw a black dove?
Hey, if I seen one, it'd be beautiful.
Won't keep it.
Shout out to all the beautiful people. And if we offended you, we didn't try to. We just on here making content, telling the truth.
Hey, this is entertainment, y'all.
And it's entertainment.
Mama, I love you.
Rest in peace to my mom. I love you. Rest
in peace to my sister, Angela. Love you, girl.
Your sisters, my brothers. We out of here.
Have a great weekend.
And stay cool. It's hot than a mother.
It's hot.
It's 3 digits. It's triple digits out here.
Already.
It ain't even summer yet. Summer next month in June, the 20th.
All that time. Undrafted All-Stars. We out.
Peace.